How do I rage quit? How do I rage quit? I can't die! Yay! Just a reminder to anyone who has just joined today's stream. This stream is being made possible by the chaps at MixBox Arcade, who supplied me with the game and supplied me with this controller. It is a MixBox, but unlike the original MixBox, it has a tilted at a 12-degree angle up, down, left, right pad. 12-degree tilt edition of the MixBox Universal Edition controller. This is a bit of a weird one because for the first time ever I've decided to give you groin cam. It's not something that I was ever really planning on doing. Life has a funny way of throwing new things at you. And I've decided to put my groin in the game. Why stop at a custom character when you can have a custom groin? I'm gonna let the Discord know first. Agent Neon Craze has been reporting for duty. I bought a new t-shirt today. I have literally booted the game up, but I have not played it at all, apart from, you know, a few weeks ago when I played the game with the normal stick. Are you ready for this? What controllers do you guys use for Soulcalibur? Who plays on pad? And who plays on stick? And who plays on a MixBox? There's something very satisfying. There's something about moving a stick, tilting a stick like this, and pressing a button down like this, which is like different. I know it just takes getting used to. Oh, Lionel, you use keyboard. Well, then your opinion is going to be very interesting to know. 10 out of 10 singing. I feel like someone's in my ear yelling at me. I'll tell you what, there's something about this angle which is very easy to get into. Like there was, in Japan, they have this word, iwakan, is like a feeling of oddness. And on the original MixBox, which I do have here, actually if you give me 5 seconds, I'll just show this to you. Oosh! Bet you thought you wouldn't see this guy again. What we've got here is the original MixBox that I was sent by MixBox Arcade, very graciously, to make an unboxing video. And even now, it does feel a little bit weird. Like it looks like this, when really I want my hand to be like this. When I rest both hands down naturally like this, they make this angle. And for the Vulix controls, it's fine. But compare that with this 12-degree tilt version. My hands kind of come in like this. And I mentioned this in the video as well, that I would quite like the controls to actually be here. They're a little further back. Oh, there's this tic-tac-toe, rock, paper, scissors thing. Oh, by the way, on the MixBox, you got a trillion buttons that you don't have on the... You can see you've got the fight buttons, the direction buttons, and you've got like an assortment of buttons on the front, but you don't have any buttons on the side. And on this version of the MixBox, you've got buttons on the front, on top, on the front, and then also 3 useful buttons here on the side, which apparently say touch, L3 and R3. In case you were interested. I mean, check this out. This is something that's much more difficult with an arcade stick. I can basically float towards my opponent. I'm floating! Play the godforsaken game, NihongoGamer. There's something really satisfying about doing the kick and reversal edge. Try A, B, then holding down. Are you talking about this? So if I press this, then fake it and then do a kick after that, is that what you mean? That looks really useful. You are playing on a hitbox instead of a stick. Why? Ah! Joke's on you! Why? Yes, because it's a sponsored stream by a friendly company known as MixBox Arcade. It's such a shame, isn't it? Because combat lessons is actually just a bunch of text. After launching your opponent with Lianhua upper, you can chuggle. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! That's beautiful. Hold on a second. That is so sick. Normally my left hand only has to do one thing. I have to just choose a direction and then go. But with the MixBox, you have to do a diagonal down, you need to press 2 buttons. It's okay, I can handle this. I believe in myself. I could do this I could literally do this for hours. What is launch ABK? Oh, that's dirty. So in a way, I think that maybe this could be quite an advantage for the MixBox, because Double tapping up and down is a bit stressful on stick. Ah, I like this one. I remember this. These are cheeky because they're middle low. Oh man, this is filthy. This character is filthy. Let me just run through a couple matches before we go online. Dang, she looks so good. It's not a hand cam, it's a groin cam. As I've said this in previous videos, the MixBox makes everything feel quite digital. So if you've ever found that arcade sticks feel a bit like you don't know whether you've done the input or not, the nice thing about MixBox, or just using a keyboard in general, is that you know when the button's happen. You want the groin cam? You got it. Groin cam! Sorry, hold on. Whoa! Oh, that's so freaking sick! This game is so much fun! Stop me! Does this work? Does this work? Yay! That launcher into super, that is freaking unfair. Play more of it. I'm very tempted now. Now that you guys have given me such a good primer. You know, it's a bit like jazz. When you try to play jazz and you know nothing about it, it's like, God, the people who play jazz must be geniuses. I'll never be able to do it. But then someone shows you a couple riffs with like a minor third, they're like, and you're like, oh yeah, anybody can jazz. You just need minor thirds. And that's exactly what great has-beens in the chat do. You guys give me the golden info. Wow. I have 2 free copies if you want one. That's very generous of you. Do you just have copies of the game free so that you can offer it to people who want to play? Real time.
Woo.
Woo. Did you hear the way the computer read that out for you? And it's super energetic. Woo. You guys rule! By the way, there is a Discord room for Soulcalibur. I'll tell you what, I'm quite enjoying playing this on MixBox. I haven't found any downsides yet. Has anyone... Have we got any keyboard warriors who can tell me what there's like something that you have trouble with that I can try? I'll tell you what, MixBox is pretty cool. Can you guys let me know what your opinions are on the stick? Not really just for my sakes, but also for MixBox, who I assume are watching the stream. And if they're not, then like, I'd be surprised. I mean, why sponsor someone to do a stream and then not watch it yourselves? My opinions are, you know when you've pressed a button. Like, I think that's one of the nicest things about the keyboard style. Hitbox, MixBox, keyboards in general. You like know you've pressed down diagonal. And that can be a little bit tricky on stick because
believe in your power and reach for victory.
Down feels the same as down forward sometimes. Oh! MixBox is here! Yo! Oh god, I'm online. Whoa! I don't think I've ever fought Italian before. I won my first ranked match! Must be because of this control. That's really nice of you to chat, MixBox. You don't have to chat. I was just letting everyone know that in case you're watching, you can like take their input. Wow, I forgot. I thought I was playing against the computer. Counter. I assume that's enough. I assume that's enough. Yeah! What the heck? She has less clothing than before. That is not what I was expecting to see. Clothing destruction. I think DOA does have clothing destruction. If you buy the Senran Kagura DLC, DOA 5 on the Vita has an option to adjust the jiggle factor. I didn't know that. Is that what it's called? Steam charts? There are apparently 991 people playing this game right now. So where are they? It thinks that I'm playing in the UK. Now I know what the problem is. It's trying to it thinks I'm in it thinks I'm in Europe. Instant overkill! I really don't. Listen, I like declothing as much as anybody else, but not when I'm playing a fighting game. It's just very awkward. Please don't take my opponent's clothes off. I find it very confusing. But I really like it so far. I've been searching for weaknesses that would make, you know, the MixBox not ideal for this game, but I can't find any yet. I can't find any yet because generally it's letting me do everything I want to do. Sweet! A person with 130 RP. From ZH. What the actual heck? Heck. Almost let one fly there. Why do I have to fight people who don't look like their character? Oh, come on, give me a break. Look like your godforsaken character, please. Is ZH for China? Oh, is it for Zhong? Is it for Zhongguo? Zhongguo. Is that how you pronounce it? Me and my amateur Chinese. Oh wow, I got parried! Alright. It means business. Watch this, watch this. Oh no! I just wanted a photo finish. And I get it! I always get what I want.
Challenge your limits.
Challenge your limits. I think it's cool that you're using a MixBox. I plan on getting one in the reverse placement, since I'd like to move with the arrow keys. Oh right, so you play keyboard on this side, huh? I always played with the keyboard keys on the left. Interesting that you played it on the right. But I hear that from a lot of keyboard players actually. But with Soulcalibur, like, you can make a lot of Bowsette. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Come on. Bowsette. Oh, I can't. You just have to know the game well, otherwise it's like, how do you know when they're gonna hit low? Quite up close. Gotcha. Okay. Reversal! Actually, that's not what reversal is, but you know what I mean. Oh man. Hey, I think that went okay. That went okay. Hey, quick tip. Try not to press BBB or AAA. Try to only use BB, as you can GI, guard impact, most of the third hits. Whoa!
Battle 1.
Yes, it has SOCD. Right now I got it set to no neutral. Xianghua's dirty, oh my god. So dirty. She's dirty. She's ultra filthy. That's what I was gonna do. Lucky. That's awesome. That third hit guard impact thing works. Honestly, I just did exactly what you guys said. I like Ordier because she's clean. I like Xianghua because she's filthy. How do I rage quit? How do I rage quit? I can't die! Yay! Alright. I'm like trying to kill myself without actually looking at the game. Is there any way to blacklist? I'm honestly a little bit disappointed about the whole custom character thing in ranked. Custom characters in ranked kind of makes me not want to play the game. I'm sure other people are fine with it. Why do we have to fight them? What is Lioness? That is the silliest looking thing ever. Need 1 bar of meter to soul charge. Gotcha. Sorry, I'm still really pissed off that I have to fight people who look like this. Oh, come on. I just don't think this is the place for this. I don't understand why I think like I don't mind this in Dead or Alive, but when it happens in this game I get a little bit pissed off. I feel like in Dead or Alive I would like this, but in this game I just don't want to see it. I think one thing that's particularly dangerous with any controller that you sit on your lap. You run the risk of locking and tensing your arms up into one position instead of like keeping it loose. One thing that I'm noticing is I started to tense up a bit, like lock my hands in place, even though it's exactly the same as every other stick I've got. It's a Vuelix button layout here. But I feel like I'm tensing up my right hand for no particular reason. Ooh!
Keep calm and kill the lewds in ranked.
I can't guarantee anything about keeping calm, but you can bet that I will kill the lewds in ranked. How do other people put up with this? What is it like to be one of these people with these custom characters? The next thing I'm about to rage on is how long it's taking to find an opponent. You know what's really funny is that this screen here, searching for an opponent, is getting us higher views than when I actually play the game. Is it actually better if I just sit here and moan about lewds in ranked? It seems like you guys actually prefer that. Is that what has-beens want? Because I can make this screen last as long. Actually, I can't. I have no control over this screen. Oh no! Look, see, literally, the view counts are definitely increasing now that I'm stuck on this screen. I bought this today. I literally bought this today. It's my Uchida manga T-shirt. Bandai Namco, they didn't just know that this was going to happen. They made it possible. They thought, how about we give them the cylinder object? You won't be able to just change hats, change outfits, change shoes, change tights, socks, bras, pants. They're like, we're gonna give them the 3-dimensional cylinder object. Let's see what they do with that. Some fool. Bandai Namco. I say fool. Some genius. I can't believe this. I finally got an opponent and then the views are actually... No way!
Searching screen. This is the high quality content I watch NihongoGamer for Trajiggle.
That's very generous of you. And it's funny because you posted about how the loading screen is what you want to see, and I finally got a match just as you donated. My opponent has like 15,000... What the actual... Rest in peace. It's reverse ledge where he just killed me. Ah yes, that high quality searching screen is back. This is the high quality content you deserve.
Battle 2. Fight.
Oh no! I thought I could super, but I didn't even know what that attack was. Why do I have such a bad feeling about this? Oh, okay. I had a bad feeling about that, but it was okay.
Battle 1. Fight.
I haven't managed to block the feint yet. Whew! Back in control. Okay. Yeah, it was a waste of meter. Okay. This is it.
Final battle. Fight.
Oh no! Oh, I thought that was super. Oh no, it's gonna miss. I am the luckiest guy in the world. I mean, I am the most skillful, masterful MixBox Soulcalibur 6 champion in the world. And I'm yelling, and my neighbors probably hate me. I win! The problem is, I'll probably have to rematch him, and I'll have to prove my worth instead of BV to do low kick. BK. I'm gonna try that.
Fight. Battle 2. Fight.
Oh, I see. I know that one. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna try it.
Battle.
Burger King? I don't think that's what he meant. I can't get BK to work. Ooh! Ooh! Oh! Super! Well, 2 can play at that game. 2 can play at that game. Two can play at that game, but I didn't. I would like to have done a photo finish, but I lacked the courage. I figured if I can take the round, I'm gonna take the round. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much for watching this epic game. There you have it, Soulcalibur 6 on Steam. Ranked is broken. It's not broken, but you know what I mean. I really dislike playing ranked in this game. Costumes in general kind of bug me in fighting games. It's great because other people have trouble expressing their personality in their real lives, and they've got to come out and do it here. That's fine if you got to do it. You do whatever it is you've got to do. Can we just say thank you to MixBox for sponsoring this stream? As far as I know, they haven't told me that I have to say this, but I'm saying it anyway. Thanks for MixBox for sponsoring this stream, providing the game, providing the controller, the incredible like oddness of this. But as you can see, I totally learned the game. I mean, I learned everything about the game. I was totally able to learn how to play the game without, as far as I can tell, without any disadvantages. If anything, I would say that double tapping down and double tapping up was actually faster and more consistent than if I had played it on stick. Does that mean it's more fun? Not necessarily. I don't know what it is about Soulcalibur, but I enjoy playing it pretty much the same amount when I play it on pad or on stick. And I can't say the same for Street Fighter. When I play Street Fighter, I legitimately do not enjoy it as much when I play it on pad. There's just something about the Dragon Punch motion, the Shoryuken motion, which just doesn't... I just can't get into it. This. Oh, well, I've got two cameras I can show you. This forward, down, forward forward motion. I just can't get into it on pad. But it's not like that seems to be not the case for Soulcalibur, because Soulcalibur is more about... Honestly, when I was a kid, I played Soulcalibur, I think, with the analog stick. I was crazy. I didn't know the difference. I think I played Soulcalibur with the analog stick on my Dreamcast. But yeah, it's all about having, you know, your little 8-way run. If I could lend it to you, I would, but I don't really know how I could possibly do that. But if you've got any more comments about this, do let me know on Twitter, on the Discord group, in any of the Patreon rooms or on the Patreon itself. You can let me know on YouTube as well. But probably Discord is probably the easiest place to do it. So if you talk to me on Discord, in the gear chat, we can talk about MixBox there. I'm going to put the controller down. I will see you all in the next video or the next stream. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for the support, and thanks for the subscriptions, and the follows, and the bits, and the donations. It means everything to me. See you next time.